right.
That was awesome.
So that was Wargasm with the song Do It So Good from the upcoming album Venom. The album's not out yet. And yeah, I discovered this maybe a couple months ago. I discovered this group maybe a couple months ago. Just randomly popped up on my feed because I'd heard about how like a lot of young music groups and young people were getting into like that 2000s era of alternative music and new metal, but they were also they're not burdened with that whole, like I was saying before, the whole genre clicky thing. So it's just this blend, like fucking you love Korn, you love Blink-182 and Marilyn Manson and fucking Britney Spears, fuck it, join it all together in terms of style, in terms of look and everything. And so I was checking out groups that were, you know, coming up, and some were interesting, and then Wargasm popped up with a cover of NERD's song Lap Dance.
Right.
Yeah. And it was a great cover, but I thought it was just that because they were still kind of only releasing singles.
Right.
Okay. So then this track popped up on my feed like a couple days ago, and I was like, holy shit, this is good.
Yeah, it's really
good. You know? Because it literally feels like that. It feels like a young band that's heavily influenced by that 2000s era of heavy music. So it's not like 80s heavy metal.
Yeah.
You know, it's very much of the vein of stuff like Korn and Linkin Park and everything like that. And at the same time, you know, you can hear like the main beat and the riff feels very, you know, Prodigy.
Yeah.
Right? It's got a very heavy Prodigy vibe.
Yeah.
Like they're mixing the electric guitars with drum machines, and the duo, like, I gotta admit, if I was like 21 right now, I'd be crushing so hard on that girl. It's fucking ridiculous.
You can crush on her now. It's all right.
I know, but it just feels creepy now.
Why?
Oh.
Why is it creepy to like admit that the girl's hot?
Oh no, I'll admit that she's hot. Yeah.
I mean, it's like, you know, it's like, you know, like you're crushing on him. It's not like you're fucking like camping outside her flat or anything.
No, like
you know
I'm
what I mean?
saying,
It's
like if I was younger, like this girl would be on my walls.
Yeah.
You know, fucking like, holy shit, this is my ideal girl.
Who was on your wall when you were younger?
Fuck, it was a stupid ass mix.
Oh, so it was like a mixture of girls? So
like that'd be like Hailey Berry, fucking. The most embarrassing is Louise Nerding from the group Eternal, who ended up becoming Louise Redknapp, Jamie Redknapp's wife. She was on my fucking wall.
I never had, like, this will sound like bullshit, but it's true. Like I didn't have
any girls on the wall.
I only had one.
Oh yeah?
Gillian Anderson.
Her fucking FHM shoot.
Her with the cat suit?
Yes, holy shit.
With the leather cat suit. And I had it like horizontal. Like, cause it's a vertical shot. Like it's the one where it's basically the one where she's that.
Oh, okay.
And so like I had like
and
my this was like when I was in college. Like I slept on a mattress on the floor. I never got a frame.
Okay.
I just like and I just put it next to me. So when I woke up, it's like, hey, what's up?
Alison Hannigan's FHM shoot as well. Very schoolgirl vibe shoot. But also when I was in boarding school, I'd take those FHM posters and I'd write my notes next to them.
Right.
My school notes. So it's like, okay, I gotta remember fucking quadratic equations, then I'll turn over to fucking Carmen Electra.
Right.
And she's got all the quadratic equations next to her.
You know, I never bought any of those magazines.
Oh yeah?
I never bought FHM, I never bought Maxim, I never bought any of those magazines. I always kind of had this weird sort of thing where it's like, if I was gonna look at that shit, I'd much rather just watch porn.
I'll be the first.
It was like I didn't see the point.
I appreciated the photo shoots. I kind of missed those photo shoots.
I kind of like I look back on them now kind of fondly in the sense that like there's something quaint about them. But I remember like when I was at the age where I was clearly the target audience, it was like, this is just torture. I just don't see the point. So I had the same sort of philosophy about posters of girls on my wall as well. It's like, why am I gonna torture myself? So I actually the posters on my wall were actually like just movie posters, comic book posters, bands.
I had those as well.
It was like I had there was hardly any like sort of like.
I like the aesthetic.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm not looking down on it. It's like, just for me personally, like to me that would have been torture. And
especially now that we're going to a social media world, I miss it because of the fact that magazines be like, you know what, we're gonna get like David LaChapelle to photograph this person, and it's that photo shoot is only for that fucking magazine.
Yeah, but
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
no, and it's cool. But you didn't, you can look back on it now and go like, fuck, it was a golden age. Back then, you didn't really think about it like that.
I kind of did.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because I didn't like basic ass photo shoots.
well yeah,
Where it's just like
you
a
know,
magazine like Nuts, where it's like, oh, it's a pair of tits and a fucking footballer. Here we go again.
I've
And
never read this.
and that's how I felt about porn mags. It's like, can we get a better photo? Can we get some lighting in this motherfucker?
It's like get some soft focus.
There we go. So yeah, but anyway, back to the
Back to that, yeah. It's okay to crush on her. That's what I'm saying.
Fine, fair enough. Because
so you go to an art gallery. It's like it's Picasso. You admire it. You don't rip it off the wall.
But like the whole look and vibe of the band, that track and the whole aesthetic of it just brings me back very specifically to Camden Town,
Yeah.
Electric Ballroom,
Yeah.
Full Tilt Night,
Yeah.
where it's like industrial music downstairs, where
Yeah.
it feels like fucking the opening to Blade,
Yeah.
and then upstairs is all the new metal and all that stuff, and I used to have so much fun on those nights, and
Yeah. I love Electric Ballroom.
like
Is
I don't know.
Is this still
I know
there?
because after the fire, I don't know. The last time I was in Camden and I went to the same building, it was a flea market. So I don't know if they clear it out for clubs still. I have no idea. Someone please let us know if
Electric Ballroom is still around.
because that was just fun. It was like a rave for us,
Yeah.
And yeah, like the whole aesthetic, like checking out some of their other videos, for example, like there's one video where the guy in the group is wearing the fucking Fight Club. Remember that sleeveless tee that he wears in the end when he's bald?
Yeah.
Like same one. I'm like, holy shit, you guys are into the 2000s like a motherfucker, huh? And it's kind of nice to see because like the 2010s felt like going back to the 80s a lot. And now it feels like it's going to the 90s, 2000s, but they're approaching it in a very different way, which I kind of like.
Yeah.
And it's accessible. Like, yeah, I just find it interesting because I gotta admit, the days when you're like, oh, fuck you, you listen to Chord, well, I listen to this. Well, fuck you, I listen to this, and fuck yours. And
Yeah.
it was pretty stupid.
It was stupid. It was stupid. But you grow up.
Yeah. Like, watching that video also made me go, is Hot Topic still around?
Hot Topic is still around.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Are they still selling the same shit?
It's a lot of licensed stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, they're sort of like the basic kind of stuff that they were known for. I mean, they're still selling that stuff. Yeah. But Hot Topic is still a thing.
All right. And also another a single from this upcoming album that they released, talking about fucking throwback to 2000s. They have a track with Fred Durst.
Oh shit.
Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna watch out for this band because they look fun.
Can you send me the link to that?
Sure thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that brings us to the end
Indeed.
of this month's episode.
Thank you very much for tuning in. If you've listened to all of the tracks, thank you very much. Please don't feel the need to listen to them all at once. You can please by all means break it up.
Yep.
But yeah, it's been a blast. I always enjoy these things because I always get introduced to new stuff.
Same.
And yeah, it's great fun. So thank you very, very much. If you have any suggestions, if there's any songs that you want to introduce us to, just drop us an email. It should be popping up somewhere.
Popping up right underneath this in emails. Hit us up in the comments. Hit us up in our Instagram. Wherever.
Yeah. On Instagram, we're at the Violet Sessions.
Yes.
Yeah.
As we are on YouTube.
So yeah, thanks very much. Thank you for listening, and take care and good night. Good night and good luck.